當我以前英文仲係好差，但係又想扮自己英文都 OK 嘅時候呢，我會咁樣講英文。Hey, do you want to hang out tomorrow? 哦，好啊，好啊 ，sure 啦。By the way, what shall we do 啊？Well, that's totally up to you. I am okay with anything. Oh, okay, no problem. We can think tomorrow. Anyway, we can watch a movie. Yeah, watching movie sounds great to me. Very good. I actually like movie very much. 冇錯，就係會好中意用 by the way, anyway 呢一啲嘅字，去令自己聽起上嚟好似英文勁啲、自然啲咁樣。但係唔知你又有冇諗過，自己用 anyway 同埋 by the way 到底用得啱唔啱嘅呢？喺今日呢條片入邊，就等我哋一齊睇下 anyway 同埋 by the way 嘅正確用法。而去到片尾，我仲會同你分享一個好多人學英文都會忽略同埋都會錯嘅一個位。至於點解我知好多人會錯呢？就係因為我都錯過。事不宜遲，就等我哋超住咁樣加速睇重點。首先，等我哋睇下 by the way。根據 Cambridge Dictionary，by the way 係一個 idiom 嚟嘅，佢嘅用法就係攞嚟 introduce a new topic or a new subject to be considered or to give further information。意思即係等我哋傾偈嘅時候呢，用 by the way 嚟帶出一個新嘅話題，或者岔開少少咁樣講其他嘢。我哋廣東話就可以用順帶一提，講開又講呢一啲去到翻譯。喺以下呢一啲嘅情況，用 by the way 都係幾適合嘅。Hey, how was your trip to Japan? It was amazing. The food was incredible. That's great. By the way, did you see Mount Fuji? Okay, let's meet at 6 p.m. for dinner. Sounds good. By the way, can I bring my friends? Hey, Mr. Alien, thank you very much for invading the Earth. Our place is completely hopeless. By the way, my name is Carson.你會發覺喺上述呢三個情景入邊，用 by the way 去到引申出嚟一啲新嘅話題，同原本講緊嘅嘢或多或少都仲有少少關係嘅。我都知你想問乜㗎啦。咁如果我哋想講嘅新話題係同原本講緊嗰個完全冇關係，又得唔得呢？ Hey, do you want to eat sushi? Not interested. By the way, I recently have more white hair. I was just talking about our lunch. Alright, anyway.Yeah, you have more white hair. Why? You honestly think I know? By the way, the weather sucked yesterday. Hey, wait! Where are you going? Wait, by the way, do you like my new sneakers? 總結嚟講，用 by the way 嚟到引申新嘅話題就冇話唔得嘅。不過唔好話我唔提你，太過自以為是，成日都用 by the way 去到講自己想講嘅嘢呢，通常都會俾人覺得好自我，人哋久而久之會唔係咁想同你傾偈㗎。點解成日轉話題嘅人會咁乞人憎呢？等於你揸車見到前面嗰人係咁 cut 線，你都會覺得佢好煩啊，係咪？跟住落嚟，等我哋睇下 anyway 又點樣用。根據 Cambridge Dictionary，anyway 係一個副詞 adverb 嚟嘅。Anyway 就比 by the way 複雜少少，因為佢嘅用法唔止一個。首先，第一個用法係 to say something is happening without considering other facts or conditions。廣東話呢，就即係可以係無論如何或者點都好，某啲嘢都會發生咁解。I don't mind giving you a ride. I'm going to that way anyway. Hey, Professor Carson, I thought you said the deadline was next week, not today.Well, you have to submit it anyway. Why bother? 第二個用法就係 to change or to return to an earlier subject。即係如果你同人傾偈嘅過程入邊咁啱講咗少少題外話，你就可以用 anyway 嚟到講翻正題。廣東話翻譯就係講翻正題。So, we were talking about your new job. Yeah, but before that, did you hear about Mike quitting? Really? I have no idea. What happened?That's a long story. Let me tell you later. Anyway, my new boss is really nice. 第三個用法就係 to give a more important or interesting reason for something that you are saying。即係就住你講嘅嗰個題目，直接去到講最有趣或者最重要嘅嗰啲重點。廣東話翻譯就可以係總之或者直接講重點等等。Hey, why don't we go to the new Italian restaurant? It's a bit expensive, but anyway, I heard their food is not good at all. I don't think it is worth going there。除咗上述3種喺字典都有講到嘅用法之外，其實 anyway 仲有第4種比較隱藏同埋要比較喺日常生活入邊先至可以發掘得到嘅用法嘅，就係去到打完場準備去到完結嗰一個嘅 conversation 啦。下次如果人哋用到 anyway 嘅時候，你就要意識得到，人哋想結束呢一個嘅對話啦。Hey, it was great catching up with you. Yeah, let's do this again soon. For sure. Anyway, I gotta go now. See you later. I still think cats are better than dogs. No way. Dogs are way more loyal. Nah, I think we are never going to agree on this. Anyway, let's go and grab some food. 好嘢，學識咗啦。咁我以後用英文同人傾偈同埋作文嘅時候，又多樣嘢可以用啦。多謝車仔老師，我已經 like 咗條片噶啦，係咁先啦，拜拜。ちょっと待ってください。咪走住啊，仲有2件事。第一，唔好淨係 like 啊，仲要 subscribe 噶，拜託你啦。第2件事，我喺片頭咪講有一樣關於學英文，但係好多人都會忽略同埋容易錯嘅位嘅，就係我哋學英文嘅時候，特別係接觸一啲新嘅字嘅時候，一定要分清楚到底佢係屬於一種 spoken language 定係 written language。第二，我哋要分到底佢係 formal 定係 informal 或者 casual。到底佢喺啲正規場合入邊適合用啊，定還是一啲要輕鬆啲 casual 啲嘅 setting 先至啱用嘅呢？最後第3就係要分清楚到底你係喺度進行緊 exam 定係 in real life。考試同埋現實嘅英文呢，或多或少都有啲出入嘅。考試嘅時候多數都會正規啲同埋嚴格啲，咁同頭先講 formal 同埋 informal 嗰個問題都有少少 overlap 嘅。簡單啲嚟講 anyway 同埋 by the way 呢一啲嘅字，雖然喺日常嘅對話即係 daily communication 入邊係十分之好用嘅字，但係去到寫文嘅時候，我就會強烈地高度地十分之誠懇地建議你唔好用。不過唔知點解通常叫啲學生唔好用之後，佢哋就會係咁喺篇文入邊用。點解呢？原因好簡單，你試諗下 by the way 嘅意思即係話你想岔開少少講一啲其他嘢，即係話你 by the way 之後講嘅嘢同你原本嗰個題目嘅關係會比較薄弱噶啦。咁你諗下改卷嗰一位考官見到你用 by the way 會有咩感覺？哦，用 by the way 啊，離題扣分。跟住我哋又話 anyway 其中一個意思係講翻重點，翻嚟講原本講緊嘅嘢。咁即係話用 anyway， 咁即係話之前講嗰啲全部都係廢話嚟噶啦，離題扣分。可以話喺作文入邊，只要你一用 by the way 或者 anyway， 就等於你喺嗰度貼咗一個標記，然後呢個標記上面又寫住 Hello， 呢一度或者呢一度附近嘅內容都係離題嘅，請你扣我分啦。真係冇誇張噶，我研究過 IELTS、TOEFL 同埋 Hong Kong DSE 佢哋一啲 writing 入邊嘅評分準則，都發覺有類似呢一啲嘅項目。喺 IELTS 嘅 writing exam 入邊，其中一個嘅 item 係 coherence and cohesion， 跟住喺 TOEFL 入邊佢都有呢一項 development、organisation and coherence。最後喺 Hong Kong DSE 佢亦都有 organisation， 即係強調你嘅 logical flow and coherence of ideas。喺呢3個評分準則入邊，我哋見到嘅共通點就係佢哋好強調你嘅 organisation 同埋你嘅 logics。如果你講嘢係好中意用 by the way 同埋 anyway 挑嚟挑去，時不時又講下呢樣，時不時又講下嗰樣嘅話，即係話你嘅 organisation 同埋 coherence 就唔夠強，考官見到即刻就會扣分噶啦。除非你想喺呢一次嘅考試入邊隱藏實力，特登攞低分啲啦。如果唔係，喺下次考試入邊 by the way 同埋 anyway 就唔好用啦。呢啲咁嘅字留翻平時同人哋講嘢嘅時候用啦。Anyway， 今日就講住咁多先啦。By the way， 如果你係想得到一份關於 anyway 同埋 by the way 嘅筆記同埋練習嘅話呢，你只需要留意畫面上面見到嘅 QR code， 掃描填一啲簡單嘅資料，我就會盡快將今日嘅筆記 send 去你嘅 email。有興趣嘅朋友就記得 scan 個 QR code 啦。另外，我亦都想同大家宣布，我哋嘅頻道正式改名做 Carson Chilling English。除此之外，由今日起 Carson Chilling English 正式開辦咗一份電子報 newsletter。我喺呢度都想邀請大家去到加入呢一份嘅電子報。我將會利用呢一份電子報，每個星期2次，分別係星期2同埋星期4，去 send 出一啲額外嘅英文學習貼士。咁呢啲貼士咧，同我影片送出嘅 material 咧係完全唔同嘅，大家亦都唔使驚重複。有興趣嘅朋友一樣，你只需要 scan 個 QR code， 去到喺最尾嗰條問題，話我知你有興趣加入電子報就 OK 噶啦。好多謝睇完呢一條影片嘅你，記住 chill 住咁樣學英文，一樣可以學得快。我係車仔，我哋下次 Carson Chilling English 再見。